Hi, this is Jacqueline Foster here, and I'm so excited to be sharing this blog with you and a series of blogs I plan to create for you. And these blogs are going to center around classes that I began to take recently. And if you are unfamiliar with the school called Sheila Kelley's S Factor, I highly recommend you check it out. Just look it up online. You can look it up at sfactor.com. And what these classes are, what this real journey and experience is through pole dancing, learning pole dancing, and learning how to do tricks on the pole, learning a lot about the dynamic of it. And the way the school is set up is that your journey, they're called journey classes, you have one a week. And in going to these classes, you learn different tricks, you learn to be more comfortable with your body, and I'm learning a lot about myself, physically, emotionally, spiritually. There's just been so many good nuggets and lessons, and I've realized it's just too juicy to keep to myself, and I want to start sharing it on a weekly basis. And what I'd like to share this week is a lesson I've learned in the safety that's created through structure. And how I'd like to share that is one of the things we've been learning is a dance. We've been learning a choreographed dance. And each week we've been learning these tricks that are part of that, and we've been going through the same routine. And it's been a little bit scary and nerve-wracking because there have been some new tricks we've been learning to add, and things have been added on each week. But there's also been this safety in it, because we know what we're gonna do, and we're cheering each other on. We're all doing the same thing, and so it was really. It was fun. It was a little nerve-wracking, but there was also a lot of excitement. And a few weeks ago, and this is where the kicker comes in, a few weeks ago we were told that we were going to start free dancing and doing our own dance, and that the routine was going to be out the window. And that was extremely, for me, that's felt really scary. I thought, oh my gosh, it made me almost feel paralyzed, and like maybe I couldn't do it, and second guessing myself. But the teacher did this amazing thing in class a couple weeks ago. What she did was, she didn't even really tell us this was coming. This was just something that she told us, hey, we're going to do this. And what she did was she gave us 4 different stations. So if you imagine, you have station A, you have station B, C, and D, and in each station we were given a specific move, a specific position that we were going to do. And then between that, we would have flexibility to, all we had to do was get from point A to point B. So just speaking from our perspective, I could draw a line, I could draw dashes, I could draw squiggles, I could, really you can do whatever you want to get to point A from B. That's all you have to do. You can see the path. And so this is what we did for a song, and it was amazing how good I felt doing it. It was amazing how just creating a limited amount of structure, or a minimal amount of structure, it felt extremely freeing. It felt so fun, and I just felt, extremely like I could allow myself to express, and like I was comfortable, and like I was excited and passionate and really, really involved and engaged in this exercise. And it made me realize how helpful that was, just to be given a small amount of structure and just be then given that room to play with it. It was amazing. Because if you can imagine, for me, being told you're going to move from all of this structure where you're really told exactly, what the steps you're going to take, this is what you're going to be doing, and then to be given the exact opposite, where you have the empty room where you can do anything you want. Or, you can think of this in other ways too, where that blank canvas, that blank notebook that you're waiting to write the first word on, or, any type of creative venture, or any type of venture at all, when there's so many possibilities and there's so much you can do, but that almost creates that paralysis of, where do I start? So I encourage you to think of an area of your life where maybe you are wanting to do something, you're wanting to be creative, to express in some way, or to offer something to the world, or just to do something for yourself that you've been wanting to do, and you don't know where to start. And once you know what that thing is, just begin to ask yourself, how can I reach out and create some structure around this? Does this mean talking to or finding a mentor? Does this mean getting some guidance from a friend or from someone that you know, or maybe, whether it's a friend or an acquaintance of an acquaintance, someone you can reach out to who knows a bit about the steps you can take to do this. And, like I'm doing at S Factor, you can find a class. You can, go to a place where someone can really talk you through the steps of learning something. And so, if you have any nuggets of goodness that this has given you and really offered you, then take a moment to reflect on those 2 questions. So once again, ask yourself, what are areas where you're feeling uncomfortable to take a next step? And 2, how can you reach out to get some structure, whether it be with a person, with a book, with anything that resonates for you as a next step. So I hope this has been helpful. I really look forward to sharing more insight that I'm receiving through my classes and sharing this journey with you, and wish you an amazing day. Thanks so much.